Slower is better. Just body air squat, all right? No weight on your back. How to start running. Question of the day, everybody, all right, all the veterans out there who've been running a long time, what is one memory or very specific detail that you remember from your first month of running? You might have to hit pause on the video. Just think back, reflect in your first month of running, way back, all right, whenever that was, or maybe it was 6 months ago. That's also very valuable as well. What was an experience or memory that you have from that first month? All right, my goal in sharing a very specific schedule with all of you today on how to become a runner is to avoid injury, right? That is the last thing we want to do. Now, on Instagram, Twitter, the number one question I get is always about running shoes. I will give a shout out to a couple pairs of shoes at the end that I would recommend for new runners. But the second question I get most often on all the social media sites is, Seth, how do I become a runner? Okay, so that is the goal. That is what I'm going to answer for you right now. The adaptation process, and it connects to staying healthy. What I have learned through time, and this is connected to a vlog that I'll link down below. Many of you have already watched it. It's the prehab routine that you can do, which, oh my goodness. So whenever I say in this video about when I put on the titles, when I say gym, you can also do all of this at your house. Maybe you don't have a gym membership, maybe you don't have time to go to the gym, whatever the case, maybe you just don't have access to a gym. You can do most of these things at your house. Now, it does help to have some equipment that you have access to at the gym, but it's not always necessary. Now, here's the deal. Hips. Our hips don't lie as runners. I have gotten better. I'm not perfect. I'm a little tight right now. It's early in the morning. Also, I'm not in a major running routine right now, but our hips don't lie. So one of the key components for training for me actually is simply starting with air squats, okay? Loosening up your hips, your glutes, but especially those hips and your hip flexors, all right? So just that body air squat, all right? You want your chest out and your rump back, your tush back, all right? And just that air squat, and usually, especially at the beginning, slower is better. Just body air squat, all right? No weight on your back, just down we go. You can start with 2 sets of 3. I mean, seriously. And then, 2 sets of 5, 2 sets of 10, eventually up to 3 sets of 10. And I also wanted to mention, I almost forgot here at the beginning, it is about the routine. It is about that doorknob and just building in that habit of getting out the door every single day. And so Monday, off day Tuesday, don't worry, we'll get consistent here in the next week. Wednesday, gym, Thursday, off day, Friday, walk. Okay, so another 10-minute walk on Friday. Again, we're just getting moving. We're just getting off the couch. Week 2, here we go, all right? Monday, walk, not 10 minutes. We're bumping it up already, 15 minutes on Monday, okay? Tuesday, back into the gym, AKA prehab. Wednesday, walk, another 15 minutes. Thursday, back into the gym. Okay, remember, it's that routine. It's just building that consistency into your schedule of doing something every single day. We'll get there by the end of the month. And then Friday, back to walking, 20 minutes. And when I say walking, it can be brisk. Don't hesitate to sweat. It can be a brisk pace. We're not talking about, just a stroll around the park. It should be a little bit of an up-tempo walk. Week 3, this is where it gets a little more exciting. All right, I know. Back to another walk, another 20-minute walk. Again, you just had 2 days off. You had Saturday, Sunday off, okay? So next Monday on the week 3, walk on Monday, gym, all right, prehab, and oh my God, again, I've made other vlogs. I'll link to all of them down below if you want ideas as to what I do in the gym, all right? So that'll be week 3 on Tuesday. Wednesday, this is where it gets exciting, everybody. 2 minutes on, 3 minutes off, all right? So what do I mean by that? So this is your first day of running. Celebrate, but this is, all right, how many days into it are we? We're like 16, 17 days in, roughly. There it is on your screen. So it takes, again, we're not diving right into the running right out of the get-go. We got to ease into it. So Wednesday, 2 minutes on, 3 minutes off. And when I say on, I mean a run, okay? I mean, you're moving. You're you know, you can call it a jog if you want. We're not talking sprinting. We're talking you're running. You're actually picking up the pace. You have 2 feet off the ground at the same time, and you're running. All right. So 2 minutes on, 3 minutes off, 3 times. So what is that? 15 minutes. That's it. All right. That's all you can do that first day of running. 2 minutes on, 3 minutes off, and the off is a walk. I should clarify that as well. Thursday, back into the gym. And if you want to go to the gym and you want to just change up the routine, I get it. Maybe you want to hop on the elliptical. Maybe you want to jump in the pool. That's okay too. Okay. If you want to do a little bit of cross training just to change things up, and then closing it out with a walk on Friday, totaling 30 minutes. A 30-minute walk on Friday. Again, we're not climbing mountains, but a brisk 30-minute walk just to get those legs moving. And last but not least, week 4, it's the flip-flop, okay? So Monday, 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off, rather than last week, which was 2 minutes on, so we flip-flopped it, all right? Again, back to times 3. So another 15-minute day of running, but instead of 2 minutes of running, we're doing 3 minutes of running. Now there's the rest of the details for Tuesday through Thursday, okay? Soak that in. And then Friday, oh man, we're moving on up, everybody. So instead of 15 minutes total of movement, whether it's running or walking, it's actually 15 minutes of running. So 5 minutes of running, AKA, you know, if you want to call it jogging, that's okay. We're just getting into it. 5 minutes of running, 3 minutes off of walking, all right? So that's 8 minutes times 3 again. So what does it equal? 24 minutes of move. So we bumped it up from 15 minutes to 24 minutes by the end of week 4, closing out the month, okay? So that is how, when people ask me, Seth, how do I become a runner? How do I start running? That's the process, all right? It's that, and just so you know, that is called a fartlek. It's a Swedish term for speed play, meaning you run and then you back off, you slow down. And for now, in this first month, it is a walk during the off time rather than a jog. So eventually, like in month like 4, 5, or 6, where you can do 3 minutes on of tempo, 2 minutes off of steady, and you really start to pick up the pace. Like that's a true fartlek. But here at the beginning, in the first month, we're just easing into, so you do the 5 minutes of running and then 3 minutes of walking, okay? And there you have it. That is it. That's how I recommend people become a runner. Start running, building the routine, okay? But at the same time, trying to avoid injury. That's why the prehab, getting into the gym, loosening up those hips, okay? Strengthening our overall core. Oh man, don't get me started on core. That's a whole nother subject for another day. Actually, I just made a vlog about it about 2 weeks ago if you want to go watch it. So, comment of the day, here we go. Oh yeah, the shoes as well. All right, if you're a new runner, your ankles and your feet, they may not be as strong as some of the veterans out there. And veterans, if you're listening, maybe hop down if you have time into the comments and help answer some questions. If you're new, do not hesitate. If you're like just starting to think about becoming a runner, and ask all your questions down below. That's what we do in DGR. We help each other out. But there's a lot of people out there who have been running for years and years, if not decades and decades, who can help you. So it's all happening down below in the comments. All right, so your feet and ankles, if you're new to running, might not be as strong. Here's some shoes that I would recommend just to give you a little bit of guidance through your foot strike, so you're not overpronating or supinating through that foot strike too much. Of course, you can go to a running shoe store. They can analyze your gait cycle, your biomechanics as well. It's the Saucony Tempest, the Asics Noosa Tri 14, and the Asics Glide Ride 3. Those 3 shoes, and out of those 3, for the new runner, the beginner runner out there, I would recommend the Saucony Tempest the most. Okay, sound good? That would be my #1 recommendation. And the full review for I've tested all those shoes are listed below in the description. Sound good? Oh man, comment of the day. This is amazing. And this just connects to like the joy that you can discover as a runner. Elias here we go. Seth, my guy. When I feel that shrug of indifference coming over me, contemplating whether to run or stay in, I immediately go to your videos, and a few minutes later, I'm running with a sense of pride. Thank you for your contribution to my running journey, and I wish you a swift recovery. Thank you, Elias, for leaving that comment and supporting my comeback. Yes, when I return to running, and I'm gonna revisit this video that I'm filming right now. But it's like, it's a two-way street on this channel. And once you discover this sport and you're really all in, it will bring you, I promise, so much joy to your daily living. All right, everybody, onward and upward. We will toss it to, let's see. We'll toss it to the prehab, of course. Toss it to the prehab routine right here. Prehab, right there. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.